do you have any observations about the current state of the nomination process and what it's a little...
Well, it's less likely to be 99-0, I think.
Yeah.
There seems to be a little more controversy than there was at that time. At the time I went on, I think it was expected that whoever was the incumbent president would fill a vacancy on the court, and if she didn't have horns and looked too frightening, they'd confirm the nomination. I think it's changed a little bit since then, I'm sorry to say.
And Justice Ginsburg, you had more recent experiences with it. Do you have any observations, and Justice Sotomayor and Justice Kagan too, do you have observations to make now about, now you're safe, you're on the court, you can
Okay,
observations to make about the process?
Well, it was a much different process for Sonia and Elena than it was for me, because I was the beneficiary of the Senate Judiciary Committee's embarrassment over the nomination of Justice Thomas, and they wanted to make sure that they were civil.
Yes,
They wanted to make sure that there were women
Right,
on the Judiciary Committee. So my hearing, it was rather dull. And the vote wasn't 99, but it was close. It was 96-3. And the Justice Breyer was also a beneficiary of that atmosphere. I mean, the Senate back in 1993 and 94 was truly bipartisan. Senator Hatch was, I think, my biggest supporter on the committee. So I wish we could get back to the way it was in those years.
What about your experience, Justice?
I think that what we've fallen prey to is the public's expectation that there are answers to every question. That a hearing's going to be a place where a prospective judge is going to say yay or nay to whatever social issue and outcome an individual member of the public believes in. And I think that so long as that expectation continues to be fed by both the pundits who examine our records for tea leaves about how we're going to vote in certain issues or not, that we're never going to satisfy anybody with the system as it currently exists. Because the reality is, if what you're attempting to do is to get clear answers to how we're going to rule on cases that are coming before the court, I think you better be suspicious if you have a nominee who says, this is the way I'm voting.